So a couple of weeks ago, we had an image of Superman that was revealed. This is obviously coming from James Gunn, due to release 2025. There was this image, caused quite a lot of stir on the internet. Of course it would. It was the first image of Superman in the suit reveal. I didn't mind it. I thought it was okay. Not going to lie, I was slightly worried, not to do with anything detailing the suit. It was more the expression on Superman's face was a bit like, oh my God, this guy looks tired and worn out already. I don't know whether this was what I wanted to see for my first image of what this new Superman is going to represent. That sort of expression that was on Superman's face in that photo was reminding me of Henry Cavill, and I thought we were sort of steering away from that sort of image. Anyway, there's been some set photos released, and they're obviously doing a lot of public filming and stuff like that. So, like Joker that come out a few years ago, if you remember, there was so many set photos come out of that film beforehand on the subway and stuff like that. As long as there's not major spoilers in these set photos and stuff, I'm normally okay to view them. And unfortunately for us three, we are in a space where we don't have a choice. We see these photos whether we like it or not, because
the second we wake up,
they're in. The general public might not see these, but anyway. So I just want to throw it off to you first, Paul. Have you seen these set photos that have been flying about? I've got a little collection here that I've gathered up. I haven't, guys, if you want to go and see these photos, go and seek them out. They're very easy to find, but I haven't put everyone in the photos that I'm about to show, just because I'm trying to save a little bit of mystique if you haven't seen them. But yeah, Paul, what are your thoughts on these new photos for the new Superman film? Obviously, the behind the scenes photos. I'm just going to get these little pictures up here. Obviously, we've got our first look at Clark Kent and his broccoli haircut. I imagine most of the bloody lads that at your work, Paul, have a haircut similar
pretty
to
much,
the younger lads.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Got that moose in and all that, like, yeah.
Of course, yeah. But it's a different look for Clark Kent, and I'm sort of digging it. What would Clark Kent look like in 2024? Probably this. Do you know what I mean?
That's it.
And I don't know whether I'm going like off a cliff with this, right? But it's glasses that Clark Kent's wearing. They remind me of the same glasses as what Eggsy wore in Kingsman. You know, yeah. And obviously, Matthew Vaughn was rumored for a very, very long time to be taking over the Superman franchise. He was attached to quite a while. It was very public that he had an idea for it. I wonder if there's any sort of like connection, like tip of the hat, little bit to Matthew Vaughn. Maybe James Gunn's a fan, but yeah, we've obviously got to look at Lois as well here, and a few more shots of the suit and the emblems on the back of the cape, which I absolutely love. Gives me the same energy as, I know this is a weird one to go to, but Lois and Clark, the old show from the early 2000s. But Paul, what do you think of this new look? Obviously, we've got a new look at the suit here, a bit more detailed look at the suit, and obviously our first look at Clark Kent.
Yeah, well, first I'm going to say these are set photos, so all this can be cleaned up in post. Once you see it in movements and in the film and with color correction, all that stuff that they will do. Because I have seen people go, the suit looks terrible. I'm like, I quite like the suit. It is very James Gunn-esque. And when I say that, I'm talking Suicide Squad, Guardians of the Galaxy. He has gone for that, where it just feels like a suit. It's not like a painted on suit like it was for Henry Cavill. It feels like it's a suit. It feels like it's a costume that the character's wearing. Very reminiscent of what you said there. It's pulling threads from all iterations of Superman. Reeves, the Lois and Clark show, just a recent show we've had, Adventures of Superman.
Yeah,
different New 52, the Grant Morrison stuff. It's pulling bits and threads from all different iterations of Superman to make James Gunn's version of it. I'm digging it. It feels, from the set photos, it feels very comic booky. Doesn't feel like it's going to be like a grounded movie. It feels like it's going to be a James Gunn movie. And I dig that, because I don't think we've had that with Superman since the Christopher Reeves movies. I feel like it's going to be wearing them movies on its sleeve, in terms of just being colourful and very Superman-esque, if you like. I'm digging the set photos. Obviously, like you said, there's a few more reveals of the characters we've seen. Again, they just remind me that they look very like they've just been pulled out of Guardians of the Galaxy in terms of how James Gunn creates his characters and his costumes. I'm liking the new Lois Lane. I think she looks cool. There's some blonde bird with glasses who we're seeing a photo of. I can't remember her character's name. She looks smoking hot, whoever that is. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm excited for it, man. There's been a few things. There's been a few shots where I could maybe start piecing little bits together, but I'm trying not to. You know, you just look at it for, right, forget it, don't think about it. We'll see it in the movie. But yeah, I'm liking the look of it. I'm excited. I'm still excited for this film. I trust James Gunn. He's proven that he can make excellent comic book movies more than once. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
These photos have got me way more excited than what that like sort of quote unquote official image gave me. Like, he looks happy here. He looks like hopeful almost. There is some pictures that you were alluding to there, Paul, that do show him doing the classic Superman shit that you want to see. I think it's really interesting that this film's got to strike a balance, right? So you've got something like Superman Returns, where it was too much going for the Christopher Reeve thing, but it was a little bit boring, if we're being totally honest. There was no big aliens or anything he was fighting there. It was more of a family struggle, sort of like realizing that he had a son and stuff like that and overcoming that aspect. Then you've got Man of Steel, which is the other extreme, where it's just mega battles, fighting, stuff like that. This film's got to strike a balance and fall somewhere in between of them two movies. But yeah, Badger, I know you haven't got loads to say on this one. Have you got anything to give us there? What, Clark Kent, new costume, Lois, anything? Is that a no? Is that a move on?
Do you like the costume, Badger?
I know, yeah.
The picture's right there. Do you like that Superman costume?
He could be naked. It wouldn't make a difference to me.
Fair.
Does the costume not? But like, if you say, I'm trying to think of a character that you really like. Imagine a new film for a character you come out and you really liked, and the costume looked nothing like what it looks like. Would you be pissed off with that, or?
I guess so. I guess so. I don't know. This to me looks like just Superman. You know, it's blue, it's red, it's he flies. I honestly have no thoughts. It just looks to me like the same as all the others, just minus a few little shades here and there. It makes no difference to me. But I just hope the film's good. Probably will be, by the way, because even though I'm not into any of this, sometimes Superman can work for me. Hopefully this film will be banging. Probably will be. So we'll see. But no thoughts on the costume.
I just want to add two little more tidbits here as well. Basically, there was some photos of like what the Daily Planet's going to look like. And there's like the Daily Planet logo and font is on the front of a building that you can see in one of the photos. I think it might actually be going for that Art Deco style that we've mentioned before. Yeah. I'd love to see that come back. I know it was heavily used in Superman Returns. And what was the other thing that I wanted to mention? Nah, it's lost me now. It's lost. Anyway, we'll move on from the Superman set photos. Obviously, we haven't seen Lex or anything, by the way, guys. That hasn't been revealed.
There has been a photo of him, but they've tried to cover him for the set photo, but you can see it's Nicholas Hoult. James Gunn actually tweeted saying, is there any spoilers in these photos? Somebody's asked, is there any spoilers? And he's put, do you think I would be filming outside any scenes that potentially could be spoiled? So,
yeah,
you know, we're seeing is, I think these are in Cleveland. I think they're filming in. So it's literally just characters on set. We don't really. There's a couple of shots they've released where you can maybe picture or piece together what could be happening to a degree. But I think, when it comes to when it's the Superman stuff, we ain't going to see none of that, because that'll be all in like post production and stuff like that.
Absolutely, yeah. And that was my second thought that I had. They're filming on location, which I love. They're like out and about in the streets and stuff like that. So that can only mean good news. I'm looking forward to this film. Looking forward to it. Budget of over 300 million, which I don't think people talk about enough. But hey ho.